just in case you haven't worked on your Christmas kind of mini album for December. The start of December isn't far away now. Just wanted to give you a quick look at some of the cool things in the September-December 2024 mini catalogue, especially the things that I have used to make a little mini album. So in this catalogue are most of these items that were part of a little kit that I put together at one of our more recent scrapbook days, and I made a little album here. So it's just kind of like the size of a traveler's notebook, but it's just using some big jump rings here. So I pulled together Reindeer Days, which is this pattern paper here, and I pulled together, I need to probably check the name of this one. This was sort of more of a heritage kind of, so here's the Reindeer Days collection. You can see there's heaps of different bits. I didn't get the stamps, however I did get these gorgeous little peppermints and I popped them in the kit. I did get some of this red ribbon and also this gorgeous paper collection. The other one that I wanted, that I used, I've just got it, it was Vintage Christmas or Heritage Christmas or something like that. So I'm just, there it is there, look at that, Sentimental Christmas. I was completely wrong. So I loved these pages here as well, and these Drusy, I think that was the name of them, better check that name, Drusy adhesive backed embellishments. These are really cool. They've got kind of a really nice texture and some of this ribbon as well. And I did pull in some of these little bits and pieces that were shown here at the start, not that page, but some of these. So just add those in for a little bit of embellishment or a little bit of decoration. Anyway, so you can see sort of some of these wee pieces here. I've just put some photo placeholders here in the meantime, just so that when I was putting it together as a kit, it was there ready to go. There's a few interactive elements. So these tags were part of an add-on with some of those embellishments that I put in there. So there's sort of a couple of wee pockets created, so there's ready for some journaling, or you could tuck in some extra photos or things that you get up to at Christmas time or in December. So again, mixing up these papers, the paper collections are kind of cool. I have stuck them to each other. I thought, and I haven't got there yet, that it would actually be quite nice to stitch around each of these borders, so I may get on to doing that soon. So just some suggestions of photo sizes and things. If you look really closely here, you can sort of see those Drusy adhesives with the peppermint ones there. So carrying on through, mixed in, I did a couple of cricket cuts that I designed myself to add in a few words just on some of the white willow cardstock. And then I also brought in a few individual colours of the cardstock and added the stickers. When I was choosing the cardstock colours, I did have a look at what was suggested with the papers. So you can see here that this sort of embellishment-y piece or this little die cut fits in there perfectly. So this is one of my cool little added on pocket features. So this is just a little heart that was tied in a bow, but it's come undone just with people looking at it. And just a couple of layers there, so you could add in some journaling, some tags, some extra little photos and things in there. I also popped in some of the memories and more cards. So there's the little cards here, just as little extra pieces into it. So yeah, pulling in the pages, just going to flick through them, looking for any more of the interactive little elements that I've popped in here. There's another cricket one with some of these some of the peppermint bits, and this one here, it's quite a thick page, that one, but you can see how a full photo will fit on it. You're just going to have to be aware that you may have to punch holes into that full photo, so don't be afraid of embellishing some of these little cards too. And carrying on through, another cricket one, and just using some of those Drusy embellishments in the R's and Mary. And here's a double layer of the Wee Memories and More card. And flicking through, now this one here is just sort of like, put it down there a little bit, I've added a few extra pocket pages here, just so you can add a little bit more. You could have put that anywhere through in the element. And this one's got a few layers. Once I'd got the photo on there, I would probably wrinkle these pieces up. Some more of those little cards. Carrying on through. Now this one here is a shaker page. So the text is cut out using the cricket again. I'll just undo this one so you can actually see it a little bit better. So aroha is the Māori word for love. and I've just backed that. I've put in some of the see-through stuff there, ready to go, and then just the pink plain cardstock onto the back. Just as an added interest, kind of adds a bit of texture, a bit of shape onto there. Transparency, that was the name I was trying to think of for the clear stuff. And more of the papers. Again, you can just see that eclectic mix of the Reindeer Days and the Sentimental Christmas and how they sort of tie really nicely in together. And I've cut this little Memories and More card, cut part of it off so it fits directly across. So this is sort of a 4x8 album, is the outside, is the size of each page, and I made the covers were made from some of the packaging that comes with some of our gorgeous Stampin' Up products, and I just saved that packaging and I got my big trimmer out to cut it down to size, and I've added in sort of a couple of eyelets here to reinforce this aspect of it after covering it in some pattern paper, so you can see the covering that's gone on there with just a bit of smaller cardstock tucked inside to give to cover up where those joins and things are. So there's another Memories and More card, and tip that one over, another Memories and More. So there's heaps of room for photos in here. You could have less of them, you could have bigger ones, you could make them smaller or not. Room for extra journaling, extra stories, extra little notes. There we are, just about at the end, and there we are. So the back cover, I've used a different colour, and that was mainly to show people that you could use it different, and there's just a little bit of end of December kind of reflection. So this will make a really cool December daily. It might even be something that you just record Christmas Day. You could take photos of your Christmas cards, you could just document the month that is December. And it does look wintry on here. In New Zealand we have a summery Christmas or a summery December, so there's room to sort of be flexible with what's in here and add your different things. So some of the ladies that were doing it were keen to add, because it's some of their grandchildren's first Christmas, or they haven't done a December daily for a while, so it was giving them a template and somewhere just to stick lots of little photos on. So I hope that you've been inspired to have a play with both mixing Sentimental Christmas and Reindeer Days, and have a little bit of a play around. I will try and pop a link to all of the items that are in this kit, or if you live locally, I think I still have a couple of them available, and that comes with all the instructions to make it and put it together. So I had fun making it, and maybe you'll give yourself a December daily kit a go using some of these gorgeous Stampin' Up products.